Okay. Have we lost Conan? Maybe. Okay. All right. I'll give him a second. Have we lost Conan? All right, we are live. All right, cool. Let's do this. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this preview, this seminar. We are talking about how you can have the secrets of fearless conversation and how to communicate using your unconscious. And I promise you that using these unconscious communication secrets, you'll be able to walk into a room full of strangers, speak with anyone, and have complete confidence, charisma, and total authority. So, very quickly, how many of you have ever experienced that awkwardness of a bad conversation? Have you ever experienced that? Or perhaps have you ever second guessed what you should say in a conversation? Or perhaps have you ever done a presentation and been extremely nervous about it, or delivered a presentation and just completely lost your audience? Now, I wonder, has this happened to you? How would you like to have the ability to be liked in such a way that people actually go out of their way to help you get results? And how many of you would find it extremely useful if you were able to influence and persuade, know exactly what to say, to influence and persuade people to take action every single time? And how many of you would love the power, the ability to be able to impact people when you present extremely effectively? So first of all, I want to welcome you and congratulate you for being here. You are an action taker. There's so many people out there in the world that talk about how they wish they could have results in life, but yet they never take action. I want to congratulate you because you are an action taker and you have shown up here today. You're one of the few who do versus the many that just talk about it. And it's the few that do that get results. So I want to, from the bottom of my heart, congratulate you and thank you for being here and welcome you. Today is going to be an awesome day. And here's what you're going to be discovering today. So we're going to be talking about something called the 80-20 rule of interaction, right? These are hypnotic mind hacks that are going to skyrocket your influence so that you get so much more with your communication with so much less effort. We're also going to be covering scientifically proven techniques that will create confidence for you. And I'm going to be sharing with you the daily formula that is proven to create more confidence. And finally, I'm going to show you how you can be the most interesting person in the whole room and how to be more memorable even if you have nothing to say at all. Now, what I'd like you to do is please give me your attention, right? If you got a phone, put it on silent. If you've got like a whole bunch of tabs running on your computer, close them all, close those notifications, put on a do not disturb sign, give your wife a book or give your husband an iPad or something, like go put them away somewhere so that you are going to get so much out of this time. And I want you to have your full attention because I'm going to deliver for you. Now, first of all, why is this different to any other course out there, right? Like there are people that talk about these kind of things, but here's the difference, right? Here's why I'm so passionate about this. First of all, I have personally compiled and tested everything that we're going to be talking about today. I'm a practitioner. I'm not a theorist. I don't oh, maybe this would work. I have tried and tested every single thing that we're going to be talking about today. And I can tell you what I'm going to be sharing with you works in any country, and I've been to like 60 countries right now. It works in any country. It works with any nationality. I've worked with over 80 nationalities. It works in business, and I've used this to meet some great people in business, some great business leaders. It allows you to meet some fascinating people, from celebrities, from best-selling authors, from people that have achieved the impossible, to amazing, brilliant minds that have created the science of the mind, etc. And it will work with whether you're talking with one person or a small audience or a huge audience. What I'm going to be sharing with you works with anybody. And here's my goal for you today. I want to share with you, and I want you to walk away today knowing that you are one communication away. You are just one communication away from changing your life. And I say one communication away. You're one communication away from changing your life. You're one communication away from changing your income. You're one communication away from changing your relationship. You're one communication away from changing your influence. You are one communication away from changing your happiness. Because all it takes is one communication, and the direction of your life can radically change. If you're in a relationship, you know what I mean. That moment you went and said hi, it radically changed your life. You're one communication away. Now, and the only way to powerfully fuel this vehicle is unconscious communication. The only way to get to allow yourself to get the full results of being one communication away is using unconscious communication secrets. So first of all, I want to tell you that you are in the right place. All right? You are in the right place. Oh, let me change that slide. So you're in the right place. So whether you're going to meet new people, you're in the right place. If you are ever going to have conversations with anybody, that, like, moving forward, if you are going to have a conversation with somebody, then this is the place for you. If you're going to meet anybody in your life moving forward, then this is the place for you. If you are ever going to present to one or five or many, this is the place for you. If you want people to like you, trust you, and feel like they know you, this is the place for you. If you need to influence someone, whether it's just your children, a partner, or to get a partner, or to create business, or to sell, or to buy, or to do anything, just asking anybody to do anything. If you need to do any of those things, then you are in the right place. Oh, my slides all went a bit crazy. Hold on. Where did I go? Okay. Now, also, when you stay till the end of this presentation, I have an amazing gift for you. I am going to give you for free, absolutely free, I'm going to give you my 12 things that sabotage a first impression. The 12 most common things that sabotage a first impression. I'm going to give that little mini course to you absolutely free when you stay till the end of this presentation. So let's get going. So let me just very quickly just check on, see if there's any comments. No. All right, cool. Questions, comments? No. All right. So who am I? Oh, let me introduce myself. I apologize. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Muneer. Is it okay with you if I share with you how I ended up teaching influence and persuasion and doing all these things? Because against all the odds, I never thought that I'd be doing what I'm doing today. I never thought that I'd be a person sharing with you some of these secrets. So first of all, my name is Muneer, and I have been fortunate enough to be featured on Fox, ABC, CBS, NBC. Before that, I was just customer of the month at KFC, right? But once upon a time, I was actually, here's what most people don't know about me. I was this really shy, awkward, geeky, and bullied kid when I was growing up. And I couldn't actually speak to anybody. I used to find it so difficult to speak to people. Now, I want to show you this picture actually. This just to give you an idea, this was like one of the biggest moments in life for me. I put my arm around a girl. Like I was in a school play, and one of our friends' mothers came and said, "Oh my God, you two you look so good dressed up, like, hey, get together. Can you see how awkward I look?" Like I have no idea how to put my arm around a girl. I was so awkward. I could not talk to anybody. I was that guy that was on the sidelines, always wishing that I could talk to people, wishing that I could wishing that I could have confidence. I wished I could be like that guy. That guy that would walk in and everyone, like, hey, how you doing? Hey, what's going on? Hey, how you doing? Hey, like that. I was always like, I wish, if only. And so, I know what it's like to be shy. I know what it's like to be awkward. And by the way, I also know what it's like not to be able to present well. So let me show you what I mean. Hold on. So when this is
because of the sticker and the
oh, hello. All right. So and see, a lot of people don't realize this, but when I was I was not able to present as well. So let me just show you this. This is me trying to present, and I froze on stage. So let me just show this to you. This is just a little clip where I was on a stage trying to present. I was nervous as hell. My butterflies going in my stomach, throat dry, and I was just like, and I did not know what to say. I know what it's like. So what I'm saying to you is I know if I can do this, I swear to you, you can too. What I'm going to share with you today, and I'm going to share with you how that you can do this too. So how excited would you be if this next decade was your most successful ever because you mastered unconscious communication? So let me talk about the concept very quickly, and how the way that I used to think shifted. Because like I said, when I was growing up, I was this shy and awkward and bullied kid, right? So, and I never thought that I could do this. I never believed. But a couple of moments in my life changed all of that. So before me, let me tell you a little story. See, in 1954, the world changed. There was a concept called the 4-minute mile. Basically, scientists believe that humans were physically unable to run a mile, to run a mile in under 4 minutes. It was impossible, scientifically impossible, physically impossible. Everyone said this is not possible. But in 1954, a man by the name of Roger Bannister came in and he broke the 4-minute mile. He literally showed that science, he showed people it was possible. What so many scientists were saying, the human body is incapable of doing it. But once he showed people it was possible, literally it changed everyone's mind and said, whoa, this is actually possible. And it was broken so many times since. Literally just 2 months later, a gentleman by the name of John Landy, literally just 2 months later, he found it was possible. John Landy broke it 2 months later, the record. And then another person, and then another person, and then another person. Right now, everyone, like all these athletes, they do it all the time. But all it took was one person to show that it was possible. To show that it was possible to do something that previously people thought was impossible. And why do I tell you this story? Because you see, in 1992, my perspective shifted. Now, first of all, I've got a picture of Bill Clinton here, right? In 1992, I did not know anything about politics. I did not care. I was not in America. I hadn't been to America. I had nothing to do with it. But in 1992, I was sitting there with my family, and they were saying, "Oh my God, yeah, this is Bill Clinton. He's winning the presidency. Did you know that when he was young, he was really bullied and he was shy and he was awkward, and it's crazy to see that, like, someone that was so shy and awkward and bullied has actually become one of the most charismatic people in the world and has used his charisma to become the US president." And my mind, I was like, wait. You don't have to be born charismatic. Like, this is something that you can change. Like, it kind of blew my mind. And when I discovered that he had changed his life around, I started noticing that other people had done it too. And I've got a couple of people that are over here that you can see have changed the world, but yet when they were young, they were shy, they were awkward, they were bullied. And guess what? I'm talking about world leaders. Abraham Lincoln, President Obama, Elon Musk, Gandhi. These are guys that have changed the whole world. But they were awkward and shy and bullied when they were younger. They couldn't talk to people. They didn't know how to. And then you look at people like Tom Cruise, Justin Timberlake, Nicole Kidman, Will Ferrell. But not just them. There's even more. You see, it's not just like it doesn't matter where you're from. It doesn't matter. I was like, I started, I mean, these are examples from now, but I started to realize, wait a minute, you don't have to be born awkward, shy. Like, you don't have to be born with these abilities. And that was a game changer for me. Just the belief that it was possible. Just the belief. Now, I want to share with you one of the real moments that actually it started manifesting. Because first of all, that's the belief. Now, how it all changed for me. I moved to Bahrain in like after university. I worked in London for a little bit, and then I moved to Bahrain and I started a new job in Gulf Air, an airline in Bahrain. I started working, and I joined as a management trainee. And so one day I'm sitting with the trainees in one of our training rooms, and our manager walks in, and he walks in, a guy by the name of, I'm going to call him Abdullah. I'm not going to use his real name. Guy by the name of Abdullah walks in and he says, okay, trainees, guess what? So you have now completed 2 years of rotation. You've worked in every department as a management trainee. You've got to see the whole company. I have exciting news. In 2 weeks, the CEO is going to give you the opportunity for you to present what department you would like to go into. What department you would now that your rotation is over, where are you going to work for the rest of your career? This is a great moment for you. And I put up my hand and I said, excuse me, Abdullah, like, is there any like set format that we all have to follow? And Abdullah said, no, this is down to you. What department do you want to, and how can you impress him the most? Now, I don't know about you guys. Any of you competitive? I'm competitive. So I was like, oh my God, this is great. I need to do this. I need to do this. But you see, the challenge is when I was in Bahrain, I still had a lot of lingering self-esteem issues, right? I was still not very confident with myself. I'd grown a bit. I knew it was possible, but I didn't know how. But I still had a lot of lingering self-esteem issues. And I had just been given the opportunity of a lifetime to choose my own career path. So what did I do? I took this very seriously. I went and I said, okay, I went and I got my friends, my marketing friends, and I said, guys, you need to help me. I need to seriously impress. I really need to seriously impress my CEO. How do I like help me out? And so they gave me these, they helped me put my slides together. They helped me prepare what I would say. I had the perfect talk. They also designed brochures for me so that I could hand them out to all the vice presidents so that I really stand out. And then came that day, and I went into that room, and then they were like, okay, Muneer, can you come? It's your turn to speak. Thank you. And I went, okay, and I handed out my brochures, and everyone was like, oh, wow, look at this. Look, he made brochures. That's very cool. And then I went to the front, and my throat went dry. My palms were sweating profusely. I had my papers with my notes, but my hands were shaking like crazy. And I introduced myself. Hi. And I could see their smiles went from, to their phones. Now, I still said everything that I was supposed to say. I said all the right words, but I blew it. I blew it. I had lost all their attention. I went and I told them, by the way, you know what I said? I said, I would love to be in events. Not as confidently as I'm saying it right now, but I told them, because you see, Gulf Air at that time, they had just started the Formula One in Bahrain. It was the first Formula One to come to the region. Gulf Air was creating loads of events and really high profile events. And then people were flying all over the world to do these events. And I was like, that's what I want to do. I would be so cool at that. I would love to do that. I would travel around the world partying. This was it for me. And you know what? I said those words. Nobody heard those words. Nobody heard my request. Nobody read my slides. But you know what? They were still impressed with the brochures. So at the end of my presentation, where I said, you know what? I want to be in events. They looked at my brochures and said, they didn't hear a word I said, and they just finally saw that I would finish talking, and they went, oh, Muneer, yeah, this is good. You're going to go to marketing. And just like that, one communication gone wrong changed the direction of my life. Because I couldn't get I said all the right things. I said all the right things, but just one communication gone wrong altered the whole direction of my life. And I started to beat myself up. I started initially to beat myself up, but then I said, never again will I allow this to happen. Never again. I was like, how could I mess this up so royally? How could I mess this up so royally? And I said, never again. And then by chance, as if by chance, the answer hit me. There's a book called The Game. Now, I told you I had self-esteem issues, and a part of that was in the relationship area of my life. And I saw this book called The Game, and literally it was a book about how a group of people were taking awkward, shy, really nerdy geeks and transforming them into the most successful guys when it comes to dating and relationships. And it talked about how all they did with these guys was utilize unconscious communication and unconscious thought processes to get them to think more powerfully about themselves, but then also to unconsciously communicate in order to get results in the dating world. And then I realized, you know what it is? So many people, so many of these courses out there, they keep talking about, you know, the words that you say and, you know, like thinking about certain things, but it's not about that. Forget the words, forget the conscious thinking. I had all the right words when it came to my presentation, but I didn't get the result. Why? Because I was focusing on the words, not the communication. And it hit me. It's not about the words that you say or what you think about yourself. It's about tapping into the unconscious mind. And I started to realize it was possible to change everything in my life. Because everything in your life relies on your communication. Whether it's your career, unconscious communication can help. Your communication, one communication can alter the direction of your career. Whether it's a job interview, whether it's a deal, whether it's whatever, one communication away. Your relationship, you're one communication away from having the best relationship or having the worst relationship, right? You're one communication away from changing your finances. You're one communication away from altering the way that you contribute in the world. You're one communication away from having the relationships with friends that you deserve. You're one communication away from your happiness and one communication away from all the family life that you want and deserve. One communication can change everything. And so I started applying, I started understanding, oh my God. So it's about tapping into my unconscious mind, altering myself, but then also tapping into unconscious community, like unconscious minds of other people. And so I started applying, I started getting results. And I was like, oh my God, this thing works. This thing works. I've tried my whole life and now it's working. What? This is amazing. And I got so excited. I got so excited that I was like, I got to find out more. So I went to the source. I was like, oh my God. I went to the source. I was like, I found out one of the guys that created the field of NLP, neuro-linguistic programming, which is basically the science of the mind and unconscious communication. I went and I studied from him. I studied with the other co-founder, John Grinder. I went and then I started going around the world and meeting every person that was an expert at unconscious communication around the world. I was like, I got to learn from every single one of these guys. And that's how I came to do what I was doing today. That's how I came to do all of these things that I share with you. And then I remembered one thing. Why did I get into unconscious communication? And yes, it was a little bit to persuade, but no, it was initially because I was shy. I was awkward. I wanted to change myself and help change. And then I was like, communication can also help you help others. It can help you transform your life and other people's lives. So I started applying it to that as well. And I created a community called Unconscious Communicators. People that master unconscious communication for business, for life, for helping others. And building on that success, I wanted to come in today and share this with you because I discovered it the hard way, and I can save you 15 years of doing it the hard way. So before I go on, let me just check in with everyone. Anyone have any questions? Do you want to come in, say anything? Let me also check on YouTube to see if there's anything there. How are you guys doing? All good? Yeah. Excellent. Excellent. Cool. All right. This is making sense so far? Yeah, we're gonna get into the meat and potatoes of it. All right, let's get cracking. All right, so today, like I said, we're gonna start. I'm gonna share with you those 3 secrets of unconscious conversation, unconscious communication. So we're gonna go through the 80-20 rule, the scientifically proven techniques that create confidence, and how you can easily be the most interesting person in the room. So, first of all, 80-20 rule. Do you guys know what the 80-20 rule is? It's basically when you put in like 80% of results in any area, in any different thing, any area of your life will come from literally only 20% of efforts. And then literally 80% of efforts will only give you 20% of the result. But there's something that you can focus on. There's some things that you focus on that give you the majority of your results. All right. So let me show you. So let me talk about a couple of things that I found that really made a difference in terms of communication. Now, one day I went to, on my birthday, I went to do karaoke. Any of you guys done karaoke before? Yeah? All right, cool. So when I went to do karaoke, and on my birthday, and my friend Tony was like, okay, Muneer, it's your birthday. We're going to do karaoke. Here is the mic. You go first and you sing. And I was like, okay, cool. And then I was like, I can't find, let me just, you know what? I'll just pick this song. It's like Living on a Prayer, Bon Jovi. And Tony goes, oh, cool. That's one of my favorites. I go, yeah, awesome. Okay, cool. So then I start singing. I grab the mic. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it's my birthday, right? That I am going to go all out. I'm really going for it. Wow, living on a prayer. You know, I'm going all out. And at one point, halfway through the song, Tony goes, Muneer. And I go, yeah, what, Tony, what? He goes, Muneer, who sings the song? Who sings the song? And I'm like, you know, in my head, I'm kind of thinking, I thought you said this was your favorite song, but I answered anyway, and I go, yeah, it's Bon Jovi. And he goes, Muneer, snatches the mic. Muneer, let's keep it that way. Let me tell you, I had the same exact words as his favorite song. I had the same exact music as his favorite song. What made the difference? My delivery. My delivery made, like, literally took it from, as much as it hurt my heart, by the way, but as much, like, it took my favorite, like his favorite song, and made it something that brought him joy and turned it into a painful experience. That's what, by the way, that's what sometimes your communication might be doing to people. You might have the greatest words, but because you're unconsciously communicating in the wrong way, you could be destroying a person's experience. And it's not about the words that you say. Let me give you a very quick example. Let me check what's the next. Okay, I'll give you a very quick example. Let's all take 4 words. I really like you. Does the meaning seem obvious to all of you? I really like you. Does the meaning seem obvious to everyone? Kind of? Yeah? Okay. So, let me show you. We can turn this meaning into so many different things. I really like you. What does that mean? I like you, everyone else hates you. Right? I really like you. Yani, I like you a bit more, or I really like you. You're okay. I'm okay with you, I really like you. You're okay. I hate everyone else, right? Do you see? Literally, people don't realize that you just it's not about the words, but when we can unconsciously communicate so many different things and most people just focus on the words. And I can help you just take your communication to that next level. So this is one of the first secrets when we're talking about the 80-20 rule, focusing on where the juice lies, and the juice lies in unconscious communication. So how do you portray everything? And then the second part of getting major results in the 80-20 rule is, so this picture right now that you see is me when I was doing door-to-door sales. Back in the day when I was younger, I was still as good looking as I look today, but and I was doing door-to-door sales. And this is when I first started, and the guy next to me is my trainer. His name is Richard. And we went to, I just started out and I wasn't getting results. I was going to a number of different houses and I was like knocking on these doors and etc. And I wasn't getting results. And I went to Richard and I said, Richo, I'm doing the script. But I have no idea. Why am I not getting results? I don't seem to be doing this correctly. And he said, okay, let's go and do this. Let's go to the next house together. So we went to the next house together and he said, just show me what you do. And I went, hi, ma'am, da, da, da. And then I just started reading everything. And I went, ba, 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 ba. And I read my script. And, and then she said, yeah, but I don't want to do this. And I went, yes, and this will allow you to do this. And then she said, yeah, and I kind of don't want to da da da. And I went, yeah, and this will get you to do da 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 da. And then after a while, he just says, okay, Muneer, let's just go. And I'm like, but I haven't finished. He's like, it's okay. She's not going to do it. Yalla, come, let's go. And I was like, what happened? And he said, watch me. We went to the next house and he went in and he goes, hi, ma'am. What's important to you about your telephone provider? And she said, yeah, well, you know what? I don't want these crazy subscription models, and I don't want this, and I don't want that. And he goes, okay. And he listens. Then he asks another question, then another question. And then he starts to go through our sales pitch, but he just amends things just slightly. And where we're supposed to say, oh, this will give you this, he starts saying, and this will help you to stay away from this happening so that you don't have to do this, so that you don't have to. And he just changed little things. And then she signed up and I was like, wow, what happened? What did you do? And he said, Muneer, you're trying to sell people using what would convince you. You're using your own style. but one size does not fit all. You can't do the same thing for every single person. And he said, one size doesn't fit all. You want to get results? Find out what people want. And he said, did you see what I did there? I just asked a few questions. I found out, for example, that her personality type is someone that moves away from pain. She doesn't want this. She doesn't want this. She doesn't want this. So why should I tell her, you should do this because you'll get this, you'll get this, you'll get this? That's how I respond, but that's not how she responds. And I went, ah. And he said, don't assume that the way that you'll be persuaded is the way that others will be persuaded. Find out what persuades people and use that for them. And that's gonna get you results. So here's the thing. If you just focus on the words that you use, then what would happen is you might just end up being really frustrated. You won't get the results in terms of your communication. People may not like you because you're just talking because for the sake of talking. You're talking the way that you'd be persuaded. However, when you understand unconscious communication, you can get messages across so much clearer without having to change what you're saying, by the way. You can still say the same things, but get far better results just by changing your unconscious communication. And when you tailor that, you get so much further, so much faster than ever before. So that's the 80-20 rule of interaction. That's the first secret that I wanted to share with you today. The second secret that I wanted to share is scientifically proven techniques that create confidence. So sometimes people come to me and say, you know what, like, man, I just don't have confidence. And my loving reply to them, my empathetic reply to them is, of course you don't. Of course you don't have confidence. Let me tell you, nobody has confidence. It's not like, hey, I'm going to be doing a presentation. I'm going to be doing a live video. Oh, I better go and stock up on confidence. Let me go and check Carrefour. Oh my God, Carrefour has no confidence juice. They've run out. What am I going to do? Oh my God, we're in isolation. I can't go out of my house to go and buy confidence. How am I going to do this presentation? Nobody has confidence. Nobody can give you confidence. Because confidence is not something that you have, but confidence is something that you do. So let me just see. I'm just cool. All right. So yeah, confidence is something that you do, not something that you have. Where's this here? Yeah. See, I never had confidence. I've never had confidence, and I still don't have confidence. But some people are laughing at my picture back there. Like, this is hurtful. I'm just saying. I can see you laughing. But yeah, okay, whatever. Yeah, I never had confidence. And the reality is I still don't have confidence. But I do confidence. And because confidence is something that we do, it's a process. And because it's a process, anybody can learn it. And I discovered this. So not that long ago, in Abu Dhabi, we had the Special Olympics, right? We had the Special Olympics happening in Abu Dhabi. And in the Special Olympics, athletes come from all over the world. And we're talking about athletes that have, from all sorts of challenges, like all sorts of walks of life. They have all, we're talking about people that have Down syndrome, that have autism, that have all sorts of things. And these guys are competing. And I had a chance, I was volunteering at the Special Olympics. And what happened was I was volunteering at the awards ceremony. So I got to meet teams from all over the world. And all these guys were when they were getting their awards. And every single one of these guys, when they were getting their awards, they all celebrated the same way. Now, here's the thing, right? I'm talking about people from different countries, from different religions, from different languages, from different religious beliefs, from different political beliefs, from different challenges that they had, for like, whether I'm talking about autism. Some of these guys couldn't speak, some of them couldn't, like all sorts of challenges. And yet every single one of them, when they were celebrating, when they were at their most confident in their lives, every single one of them adopted the same body language. They all celebrated the same. They all did the same things. And I was like, wow. And here's the crazy thing. It's been scientifically proven there are some exercises that you can do that will create confidence based on what we see from these guys, from anybody that's in a peak state, that when they're confident. Because yes, our emotions create our body language, but our body language can create our emotions. And so there are certain exercises, there's certain training that you can do that will actually build up your confidence. It will reduce your stress hormones. It will increase your confidence hormones. And it will train you to become more confident than ever before, even if you have never been confident in your whole life. Now, if you don't do this, if you don't learn these principles, you could be like, for the rest of your life, like, I wish I was like that guy. Just like I was back in the day. If I didn't learn some of these principles and start applying them, I would still be one of those, I wish I was like this person. I wish I could do this like that person. I wish I could. But when you do adopt these principles, you can meet people, some of the most amazing people from the world. You can interact with all sorts of nationalities. You can stand in front of an audience of hundreds of people and make a crazy impact. You can meet one person and get them and drive them to take action. You can meet celebrities. You can meet world leaders. You can meet all sorts of people. And all it takes, literally, is just that little bit of applying this technique, this confidence technique, this confidence trick to get your mind to become more confident. So that was secret number 2, how to scientifically proven techniques that will actually create confidence for you. And then our final secret today, number 3, is how you can be the most interesting person in the whole room. So how you can become more memorable even if you have nothing interesting to say. So very quick story. Back in the day, there was a race to become prime minister in the UK, the United Kingdom. And there was a lady, the lady Jerome Churchill, and she went out on 2 dinner dates with the 2 candidates of the UK to become the UK prime minister. And then the newspaper went up to her afterwards and said, "You've been out for these 2 dates, one with William Gladstone and one with Benjamin Disraeli, who are both running to become the prime minister of the UK. Can you please tell us, what was your experience with them?" And she said, "You know what? Man, when I went out with William Gladstone, I thought, oh my God, this guy is the most interesting person in the whole world. This guy is the most interesting person in the whole world." And I really felt that. And when I went out with Benjamin Disraeli, I thought, wow, I feel like I am the most interesting person in the whole world. I feel like I am so amazing. Now, very quick guess. Who do you think who do you think became prime minister? Benjamin Disraeli became the prime minister of the UK because, you see, when you make others feel special, when you help others to become and feel so special, then you are going to get so much further in your communication. Sorry, just taking a sip of water. So, yeah. So, yeah, Benjamin Disraeli became the prime minister. And all it takes, you see, so many people believe, like, they think it's all about the words that you say. It's all about the words that you say, but it's not. It's not. I used to think that so much, and but I can help anybody become such an amazing communicator just by understanding the power of questions, what questions to ask, and observation. And that's all that Benjamin Disraeli did. You don't need anything else. You don't need those fascinating stories. You don't need to be interesting. So many people think, I can't do it because I'm not interesting enough. I haven't done this. I haven't done that. I haven't climbed Mount Kilimanjaro. I haven't saved a baby from a bear that is being chased by a lion. I don't know. I'm making stuff up now, right? But you see, you don't need anything else. Now, here's the thing, right? If you don't do this, like understand this concept or apply and use this concept, it's a little bit like when you play cards. And when a person plays cards, imagine that you take all the cards and you plan what you're going to play. You plan the whole game before you even know what the other person has. It's not possible. It doesn't work. You're going to lose the game. But if you do listen to what another person says, it's like looking at what card they have played and then using the right strategy based on what they have done. And this is how you win a game of cards. This is how you win at life. This is how you win at unconscious communication, by understanding what others are doing and then adjusting your approach. And it's so simple to do and so powerful when you have the right formula. And I give you a 9-step formula for understanding what people are doing and saying and reading and how to adjust accordingly. So that was secret number 3, how you can become the most interesting person in the whole room, even if you have nothing interesting to say at all. So just a very quick recap. We talked about 3 secrets today, right? 80-20 rule of interaction, scientifically proven techniques that create confidence, and how you can easily become the most interesting person in the whole room. So, very quickly, let me ask you a question, right? First of all, how many of you have actually learned something new, or you were reminded of something that you may have needed to be reminded of today? And how many of you know that if you applied what you'd learned today, it would actually skyrocket your influence if you had the right steps involved? Because obviously I'm giving you a top level thing. That's right. Cool. So, yeah. Now, may I share with you how you can actually master these skills? So I want to share with you, my unconscious communication program, unconscious communication secrets program. So first of all, who is this for? If you want to improve your career, if you want to improve your impact with people, if you want to improve your confidence, if you want to present more effectively, if you want to persuade at another level, if you want to be able to speak with anyone, anytime, anywhere, if you want to improve your relationships with other people, if you want people to like you, trust you, and feel like they know you instantly, if you want to improve your finances, or if you want to help others, this is for you. So here's what you're going to get. First of all, you'll get the unconscious. I've changed the name. It's I initially called it Converse with Confidence. It's the Unconscious Communication Secrets course, which is $1,997 of value. And here's the thing: how far will this take you if you were able to unconsciously communicate better? If you were able to take your confidence to that next level, if you were able to get out of where you're at right now in terms of your influence, how far could you go? Here are some of the people I shared with you earlier that literally not just transformed their lives, but the lives of millions of people. What could you do if you were able to master unconscious communication secrets? Now, nobody does anything like this. I think the closest thing like it in the UAE is an NLP course, which is $4,000. So here's what you're going to get. You're going to get the 5-week unconscious communication secrets or Converse with Confidence masterclass. This is $1,997 of value. Now, have you ever learned something before but never done anything with it? Right? Like you learn something really cool, but then you're like, okay, that's good, and then you don't apply, and then you lose that skill. No, I want to get you results. I am passionate. Like, this is my thing. I want you to get results. Like, I'm not here for you to just learn something that isn't going to benefit you. I want you to get a result. I want you to change your life. I want you to change other people's lives. I want you to be successful. Take your life to that next level. So I created a 10-week success blueprint. So is it okay if I over deliver? Now, here's what the blueprint is, right? It's literally, you'll get to understand the theories behind everything, but every single week it will give you some exercises, some things to do, some things to tick off, so that you're actually doing, so that you're actually getting results, so that you're taking things literally. I'm going to take you by the hand and walk you step by step and help you get the result. So we're talking about 10-week success blueprint. This is $997 of value. And like, it's a proven system that will make sure that you get results, right? How do we increase the odds of you reaching your goals by 95%? Is literally having a plan, a breakdown of how you're going to apply it. So like I said, what are you going to get? So you're going to get the Unconscious Communication Secrets Masterclass. That's $1,997 of value. You'll also get the 10-week success blueprint. That's $997 of value. So far, a total of $2,994. So what about those limiting beliefs, those habits that we have, right? What are limiting beliefs? So you have a journey, you want to get somewhere, you are here right now on the road, you have little roadblocks, and those roadblocks are, oh, am I good enough? Can I do it? Am I this? I know, because I've had a lot of limiting beliefs too. So is it okay if I over deliver for you again? Because I want to make sure that you're getting results. I want to remove any roadblocks in the way. So I'm going to give you my confidence programming for your unconscious mind. So I'm going to give you the Invincible Confidence System and the Confidence Mind Programming Training. And this uses the latest brainwave technology. This is a $1,497 of value. Let me show you. This uses the latest technology when it comes to your mind. I use sound wave technology and power suggestion. So basically, I use something called binaural beats. You can Google it and understand, what do binaural beats do? On their own, they program your mind for success. However, when you combine it with power suggestions, it takes you to a whole nother level. So let me repeat. What are you going to get? You'll get the 5-week Unconscious Communication Secrets Masterclass. That's $1,997 of value. You'll also get the 10-week Success Blueprints. This is $997 of value. Then you get the Unconscious Confidence Brainwave Technology Conditioning. This is $1,497 of value. So $4,491 of value. But wait, there is more. How about when we talk about unconscious communication secrets, it's not just about what you're unconsciously communicating. What about reading what other people are communicating? People are unconsciously communicating things to you all the time. What if I could give you a system that will allow you to read people like a book, so that you are able to literally understand what people are really thinking? So I've got the understand what people really think system, or how to read people like a book. And here's the thing: why should you read people? Why is it important to read people? Like we talked about, the most important thing in communication is hearing what isn't being said. If you want to be the ultimate communicator, if you want to be able to persuade people at another level, you got to understand what isn't being said. Body language is a very powerful tool. We had body language before we were even able to speak. And apparently 80% of what you understand in a conversation is read through the body, not by the words. This is by Deborah Hill. And by Ricky Gervais, body language is more powerful than words. Look, I could go on and tell you all about it. Body language and vocal tonality. I've got a nine-step reading system, reading people's system that you need to go, that will help you to understand what people are really saying. Basically, no one's ever going to treat you like a fool again after this. So again, what are you going to get? You'll get the 5-week Unconscious Communication Secrets Masterclass, $1,997 value. You'll get the 10-week Success Blueprint, $997 of value. You'll get the Unconscious Confidence Brainwave Technology Conditioning. That's $1,497 of value. You'll also get the How to Read People Like a Book Masterclass and Cheat Sheet. That's $1,247 of value. Total value is $5,738. What else do you need? See, if you were going to buy a bike, right, you won't test drive the bike in a race, right? Like if you go and you buy a bike, you don't take it to the race and that's the first time you use it, right? You have to get used to using that bike first. You have to understand it, like use it. If you're going to race, if you're going to utilize this new powerful tool that you have, you got to practice using it beforehand. So I have the Unconscious Communicators Mastermind. We call ourselves the UnconComs. It's our community, UnconComs. And this is a powerful group of people that come together, and you are able to practice, to work with others, and to take your unconscious communication secrets to that next level. You see, don't wait till you go to a presentation before you practice these techniques, because then there's too much to remember in one go. Come to a mastermind. Work with, you are a product of your environment. If you surround yourself with people that are loving, that would help you take yourself to that next level, and you get to practice on a weekly basis. 1 week you practice how to read people. You read someone, they read you. Am I getting it right? Let me try again. Then you're not going to make a mistake out there in the real world. You come and practice in a safe environment. Just like if you were going to go in a boxing match, you don't wait. The first time you try boxing is not when you're in a fight. You know, you don't just watch videos and then go and go into your first boxing match. You want to go, because then you'll be beaten up, right? You watch the videos and then you train, you try it out, and this is the power of a mastermind. I can't tell you how powerful masterminds are, but they are the next level that will take your communication and take you further faster than ever before. And if you've ever heard of the book Napoleon Hill, he talks about the importance of a mastermind. Deliberately seek the company of people who influence you to think and act on building the life that you desire. Basically, surround yourself with like-minded people that are all striving to do more, and you will do more. So what you're going to get, you will get the 5-week Unconscious Communication Secrets Masterclass. That's $1,997 of value. You'll get the 10-week Success Blueprint. That's $997 of value. You'll get the Unconscious Confidence Brainwave Technology Conditioning. This is $1,497 of value. You'll get the How to Read People Like a Book Masterclass and Cheat Sheet. This is $1,247 of value. You'll get live access to our Unconscious Communication, Unconcoms Mastermind. This is $1,997 value. In total, you are getting $7,735 of value. Now, if all this did was, remember, you are one communication away from transforming your life. Imagine if all this did was get you that promotion that allowed you to be paid more for the rest of your life. If all this did was give you that job opportunity, if all this did was get you that deal, if all this did was get you that partnership, if all this did was get you that big event, wouldn't it be worth that $7,000? If all this did was help you banish fear at events, allow you to speak with the right person at the right time in the right place and get the right result, if it helped you to create the confidence you need to take your life to the next level, if it helped you to improve relationships or manage difficult people, would it be worth it? So, what is the investment? Now, you can see why this is an amazing deal at $7,735. Now, outside of this web class, I don't charge $7,735. I charge $1,250 outside of this web class. But you are an action taker. Now, I had two choices, by the way. First of all, I could go as low as possible and reach a high number of people, but then I would cut out the number of days, I'd cut the quality, and I'd cut the information like most trainings, and I wouldn't do you justice. Or go with a higher investment, but that would allow me to focus more time on it and devote more resources to guarantee that you are successful. So I decided to allow myself enough that I could devote enough time to make this worthwhile for you. So today only, you can get started for just $897. That's it. And here's what you're going to get for that. You will get the Unconscious Communication Secrets course. You get the 10-week Success Blueprint. You get the Mastermind. You get the Confidence Mind Training. You get the Reading People course. All this for just $897. That's it. So what you're going to get, again, you get the 5-week Unconscious Communication Secrets Masterclass, $1,997 value. The 10-week Success Blueprint, $997. The Unconscious Confidence Brainwave Technology Conditioning, $1,497 of value. You get the How to Read People Like a Book Masterclass and Cheat Sheet. That's $1,247 value. You get live access to the Persuasion to the Unconscious Communicators Masterclass, Mastermind. That's $1,997 of value. $7,735 of value, and you only get it for $897. That's it. Now, I wanted you to have the same success that I've had. See, people need this more than ever before. People are being isolated and they don't know how to interact with people. Times are challenging as well. So, act now. You can go to masterofpersuasion.com/go and you can get it now at this price today. Only $897 of value. That's it. That's all. That's it. That's all. And guess what? Life rewards action takers. I've told you that I admire you guys because you came on. You are an action taker. You are here versus other people that aren't. And my mission is to train you to become more of an action taker, because the more that you take action, the more results you're going to get in life. So for the first 50 people, you are going to get a copy of my best-selling book, Power Persuasion. Not just a copy. You know what? I'm going to even throw in the audio book as well. So you're going to get a copy of my book, Power Persuasion, and the audio book, just because I know some of you, you don't read too much. It's fine. But I'm going to help you. I want to make sure that you get the results. So, and if you do it within the next 30 minutes, I'm going to knock off another $200. So it's only $697. Ladies and gentlemen, oh my God. I don't like, if you're still listening to me and you haven't gone to masterofpersuasion.com/go, like what's going on? This is the time. This is when you've got to act. masterofpersuasion.com/go. Go for it. It is literally for the next 30 minutes. The timer has started. $697 only. That's it. That's all. That's it. See, the number one mistake people make is that they have no system. They try and do it on their own. Let me tell you, if you try and do it, I've spent half of my life trying to do it on my own without a system. Let me tell you, it's so much easier when you have a step-by-step system. Not having a system is like trying to find your way to somewhere that you've never been before without a map or without asking anybody for direction. You've never been there. How are you going to get there? Have a step-by-step system from someone that's been there and done that and has done it so many times and has helped many, many people do it before. Now, you've got two choices, right? You could literally do nothing. Yeah. And don't take this leap of faith. And that's risk-free. I get it. That's fine. It's risk-free. What are you going to lose, right? But that's it. What are you not going to gain? What happens when that moment comes where that life-changing moment comes where if you were able to communicate clearly, it would change your life? Just like I wasn't prepared for that presentation that I had with my CEO. And it transformed my life. I was not like my whole life, my whole career, I did not get what I wanted to do because of one communication gone wrong. This is a little bit like health insurance, right? Maybe you don't need it on a day-to-day basis, but every once in a while you need it and it pays big. And every once in a while, it is life-saving and life-transforming. And look into this small investment today. So option 2 is you look into this small investment today compared to all that value, that's $7,700 worth of value that you'll get in return, and you give it a shot. And look, at the end of the day, if we can't get you a result, if I can't get you a result, I don't deserve your money, but I am so passionate. I am so sure that this will work for you. I want you to come on. I'm making this like a no-brainer decision for you. So you can get started today for just $697. And you get all this, everything here for just $697 value. So go to masterofpersuasion.com/go. Masterofpersuasion.com/go. Go. Masterofpersuasion.com/go. And by the way, like you might be like, oh my God, but it's $697. Let me tell you, you know what people spend $697 on? I went onto eBay. I was like, what do people spend $697 on? Let me show you. Over $700, you can buy a bisque minoganet doll. Like if you want to get, why don't you go get fine? Don't do this. Don't do this. That will like transform the rest of your life. Go and spend it on a bisque minoganet doll. Like go for it. Like why not? You know, or the superb Decline Schneider original Simon and Halbig dressmaking set. There you go. I'm sorry. I'm competing with a dressmaking set. Right? Like, or there's another 7 antique googly boys in box. $700. Let me, like, ladies and gentlemen, please, like, I mean, what do you prefer? Would you prefer to sit at home playing with dolls? Or do you want to transform the course of your life forever? This, I swear to you, Unconscious Communication Secrets holds the key to transforming your whole life. So take action now. Take action now. So here's what some people have said. I don't know if this is going to work. Let me try this. Hold on.
Problems making eye contact.
Play this one.
Hi, my name is Alexander Mathey. Keaton.
Please,
As of now from Bangalore.
from Leicester in the UK.
San Antonio, Texas.
Then I live in Iceland. I'm from Berlin. I'm from Poland.
I'm from Mumbai.
I was a very shy person. I would always feel like I don't belong there.
I'm a kind of, sophisticated person who cannot just go and talk to any person.
I used to be a very shy kid to the point that I even had problems making eye contact.
I was not able to conversate with people easily.
I hesitate, most often than not.
Then I met this wonderful man, Muneer.
He talked about his personal experience, which he was a shy person. He was different, but he put an effort.
I really love his personality.
The main striking point for me was that I got to know that Muneer was a shy person initially.
You can never imagine that that guy had difficulty communicating at one point in time.
But he comes to the stage, he's funny.
He's like at the stand-up comedy level.
He has like quick one-liners. This is the guy where you will have learning and fun at the same time.
The way he engaged with the people, I just like that.
Everything about him, his energy, his ability to attract people, he's the master of persuasion.
The actions he does are like totally amazing.
He was very professional.
And that his goal is to change people's lives. He's always ready to give all his heart to other people.
He gave a live demo of how to go about with the conversation.
One of the tricks that he taught us in how to connect quickly in a few seconds to a complete stranger. It was so powerful.
He showed me a small demo, like how to speak with strangers, how to start a conversation and take it in a prolonged way.
Muneer gave me tips and tricks, or rather I got tips and tricks that how to express yourself, and it works. He wants you to be the best version of yourself that you possibly can be.
The first thing I learned with Muneer is listen, understand what the other person is telling you, and then convey your message.
It is not only the words, it is the expression.
Slowly, gradually, I started learning the art of reading people.
He inspires you and tells you that it is possible to learn the skill and communicate confidently and be amazing at it.
Whatever you are expecting to get, you get more.
He really knows his stuff.
Whatever he's doing in this field is going to change our lives.
Based on my experience with Muneer, I would definitely recommend him because he's the guy who's been there.
If you're thinking about working with Muneer, I can definitely recommend it.
I would not hesitate to recommend him.
Stop right now what you're doing and get connected with him. It's absolutely amazing.
I think you are just in the right place to get a nice training.
This is the guy you must go and meet.
Feel free to book a course with him and to experience it for yourself. You should go to his channel and check out his videos and you will get to know yourself. Yeah, he's awesome.
all love and gratitude to Muneer for such an excellent job that he's done.
This is from Muneer. Thank you so much, Muneer, wherever you are listening to this. Thank you so much. Great, Muneer.
Okay, now I'm blushing. So let me, where's the, no. Hold on. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you have not already, go and take action. Like I said, the website is masterofpersuasion.com/go. Go and take action. This is your time. This is your moment. This is the moment for you to transform your life. Go for this. I am with you. I thank you very much for joining me today. You'll get the bonus that I offered you in your email because you've stayed all the way to the end. But thank you very much. Take action now. And I can't wait to see you on the mastermind. I can't wait to work with you. And I can't wait to transform your life. Thank you very much. Take action now.
Muneer.
One second. Let me.
This is really, really, really good.